Hi guys, welcome back to the Fashion Scoop. Well, you have seen Kangana's movie Fashion, in which she had a wardrobe mishap and then, well, her career was destroyed. But it happens to a lot of celebrities in real life, and I don't think their career gets destroyed. But today we are going to talk about this and how they deal with it. But before that, let's say hi to Simran. Hi, Simran.
Hi.
Simran is my longtime friend, so this is going to be a fun episode because we are used to talking a lot.
Yes.
And other than that, she has worked like in an advertising agency, which she left to pursue different things in fashion, and she's going to tell you more about it. So let's dive right in. Okay, so Simran, how was your journey from Gurgaon to Noida? Let's please highlight that first.
Oh, a lot of traffic. I thought it'll take me an hour. I left a buffer of 15 minutes and then it took me 1.5 hours. So, the usual traffic.
I think a lot of people who travel from Gurgaon to Noida would relate, or Noida to Gurgaon.
Yeah, I had people in my office who were traveling every single day and hats off to them. I
My
can't do
God.
that.
Even I travel a bit, but that's, I think, a bit too much.
Yeah, every day, 3 hours of your life. I don't want to give.
Okay, fine. So tell us what you're wearing before we start.
So I got this jacket from Zara. The dress I thrifted. I'm just wearing my watch and some heels from Charles and Keith.
Unfortunately, we cannot see the heels right now, but you saw it in the beginning of the video. Okay. Bottega Veneta's Matthew Blazy just said in an interview that if he just does fashion, he'll go cuckoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you belong to advertising, and there are several other fields. And what he meant was an interdisciplinary approach is great for any field, I guess. So, tell me, how does advertising play a role in fashion when it comes to you?
I think advertising doesn't. Advertising at the end of the day is all about communication, right? And fashion is all about creativity, and advertising is also a lot about creativity. So when it comes to communicating or storytelling, advertising does play a part in fashion. And without advertising a particular product that you've made, without commercializing a product, you cannot do sales. So at the end of the day, these fashion houses need sales. Because they need to
Yeah.
showcase their storytelling. They need to tell where the lineage is coming from, where the product is coming from, what's the story behind it. And that is what advertising does.
Nice. So, advertising and marketing are different.
You can say
And how?
advertising is a subset of marketing, yes.
Great. And do you think there's any other field that you feel has a special role to play when it comes to fashion?
There are a lot of things. It's not only about, if you see a luxury conglomerate, it's not just a creative director who is running the company, right? It's also people from various aspects. There are people who will be writing the history of the brand. There will be people who will be marketing the brand. There will be people who would be in logistics. There will be people who will be in operations. So ultimately, it is a brand and it's a product. There will be people in manufacturing. So, but fashion requires a lot of people who do not come in front of the camera as well.
Yeah, that's an important thing to note.
Yeah.
Okay, so, tell me a fun thing. Which is your favorite brand? If in the luxury segment you had to choose one, what would it be?
Very tough question. Which is my favorite brand? I don't think I have a favorite brand. I do have
Anything that you admire, their design, their style, it can be anything.
like Scaparelli is doing an amazing job when it comes to avant-garde. But I wouldn't call it my favorite brand. Then Off-White was doing well in streetwear. Balenciaga does well in streetwear. So there are certain products that I like and there are certain collections that I would like, but I am not a fan of one particular brand because what happens with brand is that a creative director also changes. Like Pharrell Williams came for Louis Vuitton right now, right? So he
He
changed
also
the
he also debuted the new collection
The
with
new
Tiffany
collection,
right now, I
exactly.
think.
Like he
Yeah.
brought his own vision. And now, earlier, I wasn't like a fan of Louis Vuitton, but I saw the new collection and I'm a big fan of the collection now. So it all depends on what the creative director is thinking and what his vision is, what his way of designing a particular collection is. And I think I'm more of a not a loyal person when it comes to brands.
Are you a loyal person when it comes to relationships?
Yes, I am. In relationships, I am. But not
What
in
about
brands.
friendships?
Friendships, I am. You should know that.
How long have we been friends for?
I think, when did we graduate? 3 years before.
Quite
2019. And that
No,
is.
we've been friends even before that.
No, 17 I graduated from high school. I think.
I think
16 I graduated.
7,
Okay,
8 years.
2017 we've been friends, so yeah. Which
7,
is.
8 years.
Do the math.
Approx- I don't know.
I'm
I'm
an
bad
adult.
at
You
math.
can't make me do math.
I'm bad at math too.
I
Is
think
it
that is
that
7
fashion?
years.
Is it that fashion people are bad at math?
I think people go to fashion because they're bad at them. I'm so
Oh
sorry.
God, that's such a controversial statement, but maybe that's true. Maybe there
people,
are
some
some people. Let's
Like I
correct
chose
it.
advertising and doing an MBA in marketing and branding especially was because it had no financial subjects.
Yeah, I
had
suck at math too.
statistics and I was sad about that either.
I used to cry even with economics.
No, I loved economics. I was
But
a
the
fan of eco.
statistics part of it was quite difficult for me, I think.
Yeah, I cannot do core math. Like, if you'll give me a mathematics problem, I can't solve it. I'll get nervous. Even if I can, if you'll tell me to multiply 25 into 75, I can do it. But I
Mental
would be
math is not our
difficult.
thing, guys. Mental math is not our thing. But we are not judging people who are great at math and are in fashion. That's not what we meant. Anyway, coming back to our topic. Okay, so coming to celebrities, tell me like this one celebrity you feel that can pull anything off.
That can pull anything off.
Yeah.
Um,
Him, her, they can wear whatever. And
I think Sarah Jessica Parker, or it could also be Sonam Kapoor or Priyanka Chopra. I think they can pull off anything.
that's true.
So I think, yeah, these are the three.
And if
that
you
on the
had
top
to
of my head.
steal a wardrobe of these three people, which one would you choose?
Sarah Jessica Parker, man, Carrie Bradshaw, of course. Like I would
That was
steal
in
in
a
a minute.
movie, but in real life, I don't know.
But she had a lot of those things are in her wardrobe still.
Yeah,
So-
then it makes sense.
And also, like, I understand it's the stylist are the main heroes of, drawing these characters, but it was also a choice of the actor of choosing certain kind of outfit, right? So she must be having a lot, and I would like to steal it.
Great. Okay. Now tell me, which celebrity wardrobe malfunction do you clearly remember?
I remember a lot of Bollywood's
Yes, please go ahead.
paparazzi moments. I remember that one time, I don't know I remember it was Katrina Kaif. She was wearing a pink dress and that flew in a press conference and that made the headlines. And from that moment, I also remember that she like directs people that you are not going to take any picture. Any journalist is not going to take any picture from like a low angle. So I remember that. Then I remember.
This reminds me that even Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
So this is like a Marilyn Monroe
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah, so even Taylor Swift had this.
Even Miley Cyrus had that. She was performing. I think it was an NYC concert, and she was performing there, and
No, I
her
think-
top came
yeah,
off.
her top came off.
Yeah. So there are a lot of. I think that if you're wearing something bold or something strappy, it could happen. Like, I personally, if I am a celebrity, wouldn't go to an event like in a public forum and wear something like this because I'm too conscious. But I think people who can pull it off and who are not like who are chill, like Miley
But I
Cyrus,
think
I think
if
is pretty
you
chill,
have
and
to-
she hold it on with a lot of grace. So
Yeah, but you know what I think is that if you have to make appearances every other day, there is going to come a point where you are going to start experimenting
yeah.
and have different kind of looks.
It
So
is
you might
not
just end up
even-
wearing something which you're not used to, and then something might happen.
Yeah, it is not even about experimentation. Anything like this dress can rip off right now if the zip is like not of that good quality. I remember I saw a video about Janvi Kapoor. She was going to an event a few days I think a few months ago only I saw she was wearing this purple beautiful dress, like from a high-end designer label, and her like side just ripped off. And she was getting it stitched in the car
This
with her
happens.
master G, and she was stitching it in the end because the zip ripped off, and then she went to the red carpet. So it
Even
can
Emma
happen.
Stone, right now for the Oscars, the
Yeah.
one that happened in 2024, so her LV dress, like, while she had to receive the award,
Yeah.
the
Oh
zipper
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
broke.
yeah. Yeah, she gave
Yeah.
it. Yeah, she said that in her speech also.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think Priyanka Chopra has had moments like these as well, where she had to stitch things in the car. Even Anne Hathaway,
yeah.
when she was wearing some red
A lot of
gown.
times in
Yeah.
Met Gala also people share that there's like I used to see this Get Ready With Me with the that Vogue used to play, and I used to see that a lot of times celebrities, like in the end something is getting ripped off out of their dress and they are just getting it stitched at the end moment before entering.
But
So
why do you think this happens?
yeah, it could be anything. It could be the fact that you have worn the wrong size, maybe, or some things like like I said, like strappy things tend to get ripped. Things that are delicate will tend to get ripped.
Yeah, like Kim Kardashian, when she was wearing this Caparelli, there were a lot of pearls,
Yeah,
and she
yeah, yeah.
got down off the car and the string sort of coming off, because I think these are very
Exactly. So
delicate.
anything that is delicate and anything that has a lot of intricacy, like there are certain like zippers are genuinely delicate. If you like stretch a zipper too much, it'll break at the end of the
I
day.
wonder when Kim Kardashian wore the Marilyn Monroe
Oh
outfit,
man, how did it not
how
get
did it not
ripped?
get ripped? Yeah.
I think it did get like certain like rips.
Maybe there were aberrations on the
Yeah, yeah,
dress,
yeah.
but
But then she was highly critiqued for that. Like she ruined somebody's, like Marilyn Monroe's
archival
dress.
pieces.
Exactly. So I think it can happen to anybody. As if they're wearing something delicate, they have to be very like aware. I wouldn't go for something very delicate because I know with me and the luck that I have, it's going to happen. So I will not wear that. But people who can are bold.
Yeah, but the first time I remember I saw something like this in the movie Fashion, which I spoke
Oh
about in
yeah,
the
Kangna
introduction,
Ranaut.
and I was a child, okay, and it and and I somehow loved that movie. But then when this happened, okay, I started feeling bad. I was like almost in tears. I was like, oh my God, how did this happen to her? Even though it was a movie. But I got so affected by it. She was wearing this white gown kind of a thing
Yeah.
on the runway. And then that was like a significance of how her career started tumbling down after that moment and everything. It was
Yeah,
like the
dude.
dark part
I
of
don't
her
think it's
life.
going to happen that way. I think it was just shown like a really big deal. Like, dude, she's a human being. Everybody has the same breasts. So calm down. Her career doesn't have to be ruined. She doesn't have to be a drug addict after that moment. Like Miley Cyrus, have it happened to Miley Cyrus, and she is like rocking hard solid. So
Yeah, I mean, the way it's portrayed, it is not
it's a
like
whore
that.
moment.
Yeah, but I feel like this brings a lot of attention to them when it happens, and they deal with it pretty well. So I think more than a downfall, it gives them that, edge ki, it gets highlighted so
Yeah.
much.
Oh my God, this happened. Headlines, flashlights. And I'm like,
Yeah. Even if
dude,
it's
it's just.
negative PR, it is PR
Yeah,
after all.
I think like there was also a saying, I don't know if it happens now or not, but there used to be rumors that, this actress has done it like, or this model has done it just to gain that negative attention because any
Oh,
publicity is publicity.
yeah.
And if you saw fashion, you remember even Kangna Ranaut, there were certain people who said, God knows what happened. Like, we don't know if she did it for publicity or what. So, like, now I don't know if that is true because I don't think anybody would do that. But like
We
anything can
never know. I
happen.
mean, we are not
But
celebrities
what I
yet.
wanted to ask you, like, did you watch the whole clip or was it the blurred version?
I watched the blurred version. I mean, they censor
Yeah, they
everything.
censor everything.
Indian cinema would censor anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. Which is also I don't get why, but okay.
I mean, they don't want the kids to see, focus on nudity, I feel.
They would anyways. They just have to search something and they'll get it on the internet nowadays.
But they want to be more protective, no? They're like Indian parents.
Responsibility.
Responsibility, yes. Okay, so tell me, if you were a celebrity and something like this happened to you, so which part would you feel more comfortable? Okay, I mean, I know that no part is comfortable.
What is this question?
It's just a random question.
Which part I would feel comfortable sharing to the
No,
world?
I did not mean that. I meant, would you be okay if your pant ripped or your top came off, or like which one?
Maybe the pants. I would go with
Okay.
the pants.
Okay.
That would still be okay.
I feel for me also, if the pant ripped and if I'm wearing like a really
Because
cool.
it has happened to me. So
Oh, okay.
When
We'll talk
school-
about that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. But what I was saying is, if I'm wearing a pant and it ripped, and if I'm wearing like a really cool underwear inside, then it would become a
Exactly.
fashion statement.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I think I would still be okay with that.
Yeah.
But tell me what has happened to you. Tell me your personal experience.
No, it wasn't like something major, and it was like I think in my school we used to have squats. Squats are basically shorts and skirts, and they become squats. But those were not the squats that Zara is selling now. Those were very ugly squats. So I was a new admission, and I just got my uniform, and the uniform was like smaller than what my waist size was. And I was, I think, playing basketball with a friend of mine, with like a couple of guys actually. And I was the only girl, and there was one more girl who was playing with me. And then something happened that I jumped to like score, and neither did I score, and my just like it just ripped from between.
And
The
everybody
whole
was
squad.
watching.
Luckily, I was just playing. There was another girl, and she just saw, and I came like that. I went back like that, and she just covered me up like she was in front of me, and we were just going like these two people who are very close for no reason. We just went, and then she got me another Scotch. She arranged it from somewhere. So nobody saw, or people knew that something has happened, but nobody saw something. But yeah, this has happened with me.
Okay. We've all had
One of those
embarrassing
dark days.
moments. Yeah, I think especially in school, it gets so embarrassing because you're young, you don't know how to deal with such things. And people also make a lot of fun of you if they discover that something like this has happened. It becomes
man,
a
you're
highlight for the
bullied
whole
for
week.
life.
You get bullied till you are in 12th grade and you're graduating. Even on your farewell, they'll bully you for this thing.
They would call you names. They would like keep names based on the incident.
But this is like, really, people should stop doing this.
Actually, like I still remember in my school, my mom was a bit conservative. She just got waxing on my hands, and it was 9th grade, and I had like hairy legs, okay, and I was wearing Scots. So like people used to like, there were guys who used to like really make fun of me, and that got me so much of like consciousness.
But that's so wrong because, having body hair is completely all right.
Yeah, but they don't get it. Like, guys don't get it. For them, you have to be like fully waxed, and for you also, like it is unconventional.
Even though guys are starting to get waxed these days,
yeah.
yeah, even guys are, and I think that's like a
Even my
positive
brothers
change.
used to get waxed, man. They
Yeah,
used to get
why
their
not?
hands like
If it's
waxed.
hair, it's hair for all.
And I was
no?
like 15 years ago, they used to get waxed. So,
nice. Progressive.
Yeah, so I don't know why my mom did that to me, but yeah, I used to get bullied a lot for it. Even though like now I feel it's okay, like sometimes I'm okay with body hair and I'll just go and nobody would say anything, because now people are adults and they understand that it's human body and it is going to grow hair. But there was a time when I used to get like really bullied for it.
Wow. We were just talking a lot about female references when it came to wardrobe malfunctions. But honestly, there are like some really cool male references as well. So there was this Harry Styles at
I was
some
going to
event.
say that.
Yeah, and his pant ripped off and he took it so well. He covered himself with a pride flag.
Yeah.
And that made like a statement.
Yeah.
Is there any other guy you remember in Hollywood or Bollywood that did something cool?
No, I think it has always been like, I don't remember the names, but it has always been that their pants have come down. I think in one
Or
of the
gotten
times,
ripped or
Justin
something?
Bieber was also, it wasn't exactly wardrobe malfunction, but his pictures were leaked at a beach where he was naked. Like he was showing his butt and everything. So it wasn't exactly wardrobe malfunction, but that is what I like recall from something like this. Most of the times they wear their like jeans are like pretty low, and that's what happens. It comes down eventually.
But I want to just talk about how well they deal with such things. They don't let it, like,
Affect them.
yeah. I mean, if they're standing there, they'll just keep doing their thing. If they're having a
Yeah.
performance, they'll just keep doing that. I mean, do you remember any time where somebody has dealt with it really well? Like, I recall. Even co-stars and their partners are like really supportive. Like I think when Tom Holland and Zendaya, they were dating also at the
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
and she had to fix her dress during the promotion. Something wrong had happened, and Tom Holland like just pulled her towards
Uh,
himself away from the camera, and then people are very supportive as well, and I like to
Very
see that.
protective in front of the media, especially because they know that they have that power to make headlines, right? So they don't want to like a person like Zendaya wouldn't want to come about like having a headline on wardrobe malfunction, right? So I think being her boyfriend, he would obviously be protective about it, and he would be supportive about it, that like you just do your thing and I'll just cover up for
Even
you.
apart from the boyfriend, like even if they are just co-stars or
Yeah,
people, I love
pretty
to see,
supportive.
yeah,
Yeah,
I love to see that support, like
yeah.
in the industry. And they're not like bitchy ki, oh yeah, this should happen to them.
Yeah, no, I think they're very secure as people. Like, if you're mentally secure, there won't be any bad blood. If there are two secure actors, or two secure celebrities, even in fashion, if there are people who are very powerful, but they are very much secure mentally, they wouldn't wish that on somebody.
I feel it's for everyone. Like, when you're secure as a person in general, be it in a
Yeah.
relationship, a friendship, even in your family, like you just tend to be much happier
Yeah.
and, spread more happiness
Yeah.
in that way.
And much more supportive. Like, you become people's like go-to person, and you are the one who would like motivate them. Like, I personally feel like if you're mentally very secure, you would go to your friend and you would want your friend to grow, because you will personally feel that it'll make you happy.
And friends would collaborate.
Yeah, you would collaborate. Then that also it happens in like content creation as well. Now I've started seeing people collaborating. Earlier I did not used to see people from the fashion space collaborating. It has happened in these few years that people have started collaborating together, making content together, and that used to only happen with comedians.
Yeah, so it comes with a lot of security.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talking about wardrobe malfunction, there are also instances. I remember Paris Hilton had gone to the Tonight Show
She has
by
had a
Jimmy
lot.
Fallon.
She's been in the 90s, she's been in the news. Like, I have seen a whole documentary about Paris Hilton.
Yeah, so, she ended up wearing two different pairs of
Yeah, heels. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and this is also like a sort of wardrobe malfunction.
Right.
So, but I mean, I love the way they deal with it. And
Yeah,
it's
she
also,
made a statement.
yeah.
She owned it.
She earned it. And talking about royalty, Meghan Markle, she had like I think she forgot to take off the tag
Yeah,
from
of
her
the dress, and that
dress.
flew.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
flew, and that also became a statement.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it happened unknowingly though.
Yeah, yeah. Like, that is not even a statement. That is just something that would happen. Like, a lot of times I wear something new, and you are the one who takes my tag off.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of times they're like, Simran, just remove the tag at least.
Yeah.
I know you got something new.
It has happened to me as well. But
Yeah.
would you like, this makes me think, would you want to wear things with a tag? I wouldn't mind trying it though.
Things with a tag, as in?
As in, like, whatever new you're buying, you keep the tag on and you go to like an event or a party just to make a statement.
No, I haven't even thought of that, if that would be a statement. Like,
I
how
just
can
thought
that be a
about it.
statement? Like, I got a new dress.
No, not about the new dress, just about keeping the tag, because everybody's
that
so
somebody
conscious
would
about the
come-
tag.
Yeah, somebody would come and people would come and tell you, you know what, you should remove that tag.
Yeah, but then you just your
It could
reply
also be a
is
conversation starter.
your reply would be ki no, I kept this deliberately. Yeah,
I think that is something you can do.
I can
You
definitely
are the
do.
weirdo. You would definitely do that.
I have gone to restaurants in night suit, guys, with
Oh
my
man, in
friends.
college, yeah, she has given exams in night suits, guys. She has given exams in night
I think I
suits.
can definitely pull the tag stunt.
She can. She has that much of guts that she'll go to a restaurant, and if she doesn't like the menu, she would come back.
Oh yeah, I would
Drink
walk
water
away.
and just come back.
I would just go to another restaurant. I wouldn't go back home, but I would just go to another restaurant.
And I'll be like, dude, you have guts. Guts.
Fashion needs guts.
That it does, yes.
Yeah, but talking about this, I love how gutsy fashion has become these days. Like people are doing such crazy innovation.
yeah.
Yeah, which is really great. Um Also, what are your thoughts on the runway, the Avavav runway showcase that happened? So basically, when we are talking about the wardrobe malfunctions, they deliberately made their models
Models
like fall on the
oh
runway.
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that.
They created that chaos. So, what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's a statement because, like, as we talked about, like wardrobe malfunction, people say it's a horror moment and oh my god, what happened? And they just created an entire story around it. And they were like, it's okay if you're imperfect, right? It doesn't, like, you don't, there are so many, it's also based on the history of a lot of times models used to walk the runway and used to slip because of the bigger heels and the clothes that they were wearing. And they just created an entire set of imperfection and made it perfect.
I love their concepts. Like, they had this thing where, so anybody and everybody judges you anyway, right?
Yeah.
So they had this concept where the audience had to judge the clothes and the models who were walking and
Oh.
give them numbers.
Wow.
Yeah. So they come up with such amazing stuff. The recent one was people were throwing trash. The audience was throwing trash at the models. And in the end, the designer, she got face pied. Like a person
Okay.
came and threw pie on her
Oh my
face.
god.
So this was basically to show how on social media, online, we get like so many trashy comments.
Yeah, trolls, yeah.
And they, narrated that whole thing into like on the runway.
Wow, man. I think that's, that is creativity at the end of the day, right? And it's also that, like, the world is evolving and things they're basically making fun and it's kind of a satire. At the end of the day, they're making a statement that this also happens, and at the end of the day, you be you, and you'll be
Yeah,
okay.
they're just treating it as a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like we are humans, we are imperfect, things happen, and it's
Just move on with it.
just move on with it. yeah.
Exactly.
It doesn't destroy your career.
It doesn't destroy. Kangna Ranaut, we've got you.
Childhood myths busted. Was there any other childhood myth that you had which is busted now?
Another childhood myth.
Like as a child, you used to feel, oh my god, this is like a taboo thing or
There are so
whatever.
many, and I'm thinking which ones. Like wearing shorts. Like you can't wear shorts in certain places.
Or you can't wear white on your periods.
You can't wear white on your period. That does make sense, though.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It does make sense.
Sorry, I take that back.
There's so many superstitions, not just only myths. There are also don't wear black clothes when it's like if you're going for something new or so you're going for an opportunity. Do not wear black because black is like mourning or something like that. It's a dark color.
Yeah, or on some wedding, don't wear white or light colors. You only have to
Yeah.
wear red, and now
Yeah.
everybody's going
Wearing
for neutrals.
Yeah, like I think 20 years of my life, I've seen people just wearing red lehengas. And now I've seen like everything else but a red lehenga.
Yeah.
And and I'm like, what the hell is happening? Like, how is the world changing? I think it's also because of the amount of social media and exposure to so much of information. Like, one bride in one corner of the world has done, something unconventional, and you would see it and you would want to like do something unconventional too. So I think the world is shifting and evolving so much at such a higher rate that every year you would see these barriers being broken.
Yeah, absolutely. When I was a kid, I mean, I would admit that I still follow this disclaimer. But I was so scared कि बिल्ली रास्ता
Man,
काट
I
दे
had that in my mind. I'm not
तो
even
मैं
kidding.
नहीं क्रॉस करूँगी. Like I would take
You still
another
have
route.
this.
I still have this.
That day I did ask you, what's the one superstition from your childhood you still believe in? You said Billi, Kali Billi, Rasta na kaata. I'm like, dude.
No, for me,
What about
Kali
the people
Billi,
who own that Kali Billis?
I would stay away from them. No, I'm just
You
kidding.
know how many times they would cross? If a successful person has Kali Billi, your superstition should be broken.
I am kidding. If I become successful, if you guys
She will
help me
own a
become
black cat
successful,
then. She
I will
owes
own
it
a
to
black
black
cat.
cats.
Yeah. Is anything like this of yours? I don't
Yeah,
think so.
touch wood.
It is? Oh, touch wood, yeah.
Like, I still do it.
A lot of people do touch wood.
Yeah, it's base, and it just comes naturally. And there was this TVF made a series on permanent roommates. There was this lecture a wedding planner gives to the main lead, and she says that your generation is so stupid that they are not ready to touch elders' feet for luck, but they are ready to touch wood. And I was like, I am one of those people. Okay, that's true. I do touch wood.
Wood is not a human, so I think the ego is out of that equation.
No, I can touch elders' feet also. But yeah, for luck, like anything, if I say something right and I want that to happen, I would always touch wood. So, or speak touch wood, or do it on the head.
Great. So that was a great conversation that we had. Now let's play like a small game, which we always play. Let's see how that goes.
Okay.
Okay, let's get started. You have to be quick about this. If diamonds were not a girl's best friend, which stone would be according to you? Rubies, emeralds, or sapphires?
Emeralds.
Okay. If in life you had to live without one product, what would it be? A toothpaste or a face wash?
Without one face wash.
Forever.
Yeah, I can use something else. Yeah, body wash I'll use.
Your face
Toothpaste,
will
what will
become
be the
dry. Acha, but you
what
can
will
use
be
a
the
moisture.
thing of toothpaste? Dant manjan I'll use that.
Okay, fine. Bella or Gigi, your favorite Hadid?
Gigi. Like, she's chill.
Okay. Anuv Jain, Lisa Mishra, or Oaf? If they release a music video and ask you to come feature in it, which one would you choose?
Oaf.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's cool.
Okay. So Doja Cat gave like a meow moment in the last
Yeah.
Met, and now we are looking forward to another Met that's going to happen. Who do you think, or who are you looking forward to, which you think that they'll give like a crazy look this time?
Doja Cat. I think they should style Doja Cat this time.
Okay, got it. Okay, so that was the end of this episode. Simran, how was your experience shooting with us?
Great. It was like our any other conversation that we have.
Yeah.
So
I think this episode was super easy.
yeah.
Like super fun because I mean we are used to having like 10,000 conversations every day.
Yeah.
I don't know what all we have talked about.
Yeah. Like we were just like a little filtered here.
Yeah, we were a little
That's all.
filtered. But okay, anyway. Okay, so that's it. If you have any comments for us, do let us know on pods@indiatoday.com or text us on 8588 966 996. Thank you. Bye.